I am 27 years old and about to get divorced from my husband after only being married for 3 months. I posted this story time yesterday, but I deleted it because I got scared. I'm not going to yip yap too much because I know this story. This is only part one, and it's going to take the whole 10 minutes, so I'm just about to get right into it. So, my husband and I got married within a year of dating. I know. People gonna say that was too fast or yada yada yada, but in my head I didn't think that was too fast because that was my man. That was my man. I loved him. He always treated me right. He was kind, protective. He was a problem solver. He was strong and handsome. He was in a gym. He prayed with me. Like, he just took care of me, really. So I didn't think there was anything to it. There was some things that he was missing when it comes to what I desired in a man and a husband. But I had never had a man that was treating me in this way. And he just came at a time where I was like, oh, that's got to be God. And it wasn't. So, it's important to note that my husband is an alcoholic. Well, my soon-to-be ex-husband is an alcoholic. And he always claimed that he actually wasn't an alcoholic, which is red flag number one. But he's an alcoholic. So there would be times where he would occasionally slip up when it comes to drinking while we were still dating. But it wouldn't be anything major. It'd be like a couple Four Locos or something. But he wouldn't be like drunk or messed up. Well, actually, there was a couple times where he got drunk. But I never thought too much of it because it was like once every blue moon. So I was like, oh, okay, he's just going through some things. Mental health and black men, he just needs somebody to be there for him. I'm not going to be that woman that turns my back on him when he needs somebody, yada, yada, yada. So fast forward, and it's about time for us to get married. Well, it's not time for... We didn't plan our marriage. We eloped. It was like a decision like that. We had already been talking about getting married, but we didn't plan to do it when we did it. So, about a week prior to us getting married, things were getting rough in our relationship, and it was stressing me out. There was just a lot of things going on. He was drinking more, and he was just not okay mentally. And I was calling off work to take care of him and all the other stuff. So one day we was on the way home, and he looked at me and said, let's get married. And I'm like, what? Like, are you sure? Because, like, are you sure you're not saying that out of emotions right now? Because, you were already drinking a little bit. Are you sure that you actually want to do this? And I should have been the one to be like, no, we're not going to do that. But I wanted to get married so bad that I overlooked all the red flags that was staring at me blatantly in the face. It was just, I was blind. Like, I didn't see it. I had on rose-colored lenses. So anyways, that same day we said, let's get married, we went and got married. Bought the rings and everything the same day and went to the courthouse and got married. And
that was a good story. I was getting into it.
It had about a minute, but this video is about 10 minutes long. So she goes on for the next
you could keep playing snippets of it. We could talk and then you could come back to it. I can't
control this one. I gotta load it in order for me to.
All right.
You want me? I could load it up, but this one is 10 minutes though.
No, go ahead.
My question for this one was, all right, so she was. Let me turn on the banner for this one. We get divorced after 3 months. So it was a spontaneous marriage, right? Spontaneous marriage. And she explained how they got married. You know what I'm saying? So my question would be, she knew the red flags, but still got married. I'm not picking on that, but...
Hey, she said it. She said, I saw all the red flags and I ignored them. She said she really wanted to get married. She didn't do any due diligence. Well, I'm like, she already knew he was an alcoholic.
Yeah, because I was going to go down that line of
everything she say at the end of the video why she's divorcing him?
Because he's an alcoholic. She said he wasn't right in the mind, so.
Okay, so she already knew that from the jump. She knew he was, because she even said, oh, he slipped up sometimes. And she was like, well, yeah, one time he did this, whatever. And so there were signs. She saw it, but she wanted to get married. There was something about him that she wanted, she liked, because he's not doing anything different now that he's not doing before they got married.
she did say somewhere in there like minute 2 minute 3 that like mental health or something like that, you know, she had to nurse him or take care of him. So when I hear that, I'm like, I automatically went to the part of the marriage where they say for better or for worse. Is those vows still stand? Because she said they elope. So if they got elope, I don't know if they say that when you get elope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I couldn't come in with that angle or for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? And is marriage or the marriage vows mean anything?
Like she didn't even like consult with anybody in her family, talk to her. Like, where's her dad? Hey dad, I'm getting married. Let me meet this kid. They went and got married the same day. Like, so it's quite obvious he has a hold on her somehow, you know.
But 3 months though,
It
three
doesn't matter
months.
how long it is. The fact that she didn't even consult with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like normally, if a woman gets asked to be married, whatever, she gonna call her mom up or call her dad up, her siblings. She just said she went straight got married the same day. They went and bought the rings, everything. They ain't talked to nobody. They just went in and did it. So nobody was there to help her, like to tell her, like, yo, this is a bad decision. You
Okay, I get your support. Yeah.
like right, she like, hey, this is not a good idea. Where's that friend? Because I'm not saying that she did have friends. She probably never really had a lot of friends, but I'm looking at the angle as the friends probably started moving away from her the more he came in. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they it was so that could be a definite. But what I wanted to say is they made a quick decision. They came to that decision, went down to the courthouse, got married.
Right.
You know, so
It seemed like in one day when he asked her. And here's the thing: when he asked her to get married, wasn't he inebriated at the time? With
something like that.
Right. So in that moment, the reason you're divorcing him now, when he was messed up, he asked you to marry him, and you said yeah. And now you're complaining about him being messed up too much now, because it's too much to deal with. It was there. She said it right. She missed all the red flags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he was messing up at the highest, she was enjoying that high with him. She was something about it made her say, yeah. I don't know why, but she, you know,
Because the thing is, because I listened to it and she said, yep, I think she said a little bit of religion in there and stuff like that. And but I was trying to see, what happened for better or for worse. Or does that mean anything? I know some marriage are business agreements, you know what I'm saying? So all of that should go out the window. But even with that, even though in a business arrangement, you still gotta meet your numbers and shit.
well, like you said, the 3 months before you get married is definitely not enough time to know somebody, but I don't know how long they actually knew each other. But just from going on the clip, you know,
Yeah.
because you remember Christina from Prospect?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Her
I like
parents
that. She was
her
nice.
parents got married 2 weeks after they met each other.
Okay. I think you told me this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think well, their father passed a few years ago, but they were together for
Yeah.
decades,
But
like
some people
like
know it though. Some
50,
people know it. Some people know
like
it.
60 years type thing. Yeah,
Yeah. But some people know it. They lock in. It's like, yo, this person, you know what I'm saying?
of course.
Marriage is about building and compromise. I'm simplifying it. It's way more than that.
Yeah. I know
So
it's not an easy road.
trust me, it's not an easy road. Because sometimes, even though you're right, you gotta still compromise to build, you know what I'm saying? For
you
the
got
better.
you
For
got
the
to
better.
understand what battle to fight, what water approach. Sometimes you just gotta look at it and leave it alone.
Exactly, man. But yeah, I don't and that's the thing, it's a journey. And you gotta be equipped for the journey. It's not a sprint.
But here's the thing, right? She is not divorcing him because he really did anything bad. At least, see, because going into the story, she told us how much he does for her.
Exactly.
Told us all the things that she like about him, and it seemed like those stuck out in her mind more than the bad things. Because she
What?
didn't tell us. Well, as from what I saw, she didn't mention any of the bad things. Usually, you would lead with that. He did this, he did that, he did this. But no, she first came in and told us all the things she did. And I was when she was naming the things off that he did, I was sitting there like, damn. So why are you leaving him? What did he cheat on you or something? What did he do? But that never came up. She was just naming all the good things, like got her feel that. I guess these were the things that married him. You know, so she was expecting more of that, and that's not how
Okay.
it panned out. I think it panned out more of her helping him, because that could be a messy situation if he's always like that. You know, he's gonna have days when you gotta help him, and you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely not a good place to be. I've been there, and
I understand. I
the road,
understand.
the road is long.
Definitely. Definitely.
But I know what she's talking about when she talk about the mental aspect of it. This is definitely one way. I haven't said it tonight yet, but you need therapy. Therapy helps. Like at least with this situation, therapy can help lead you in a different direction.
And that's what I was going to come to, that where I think we're living in a different times where this younger generation, and it's not to say divide. I think some of these new therapists normally is like, yo, if you're unhappy, leave. You have that culture where if you're unhappy, just leave. You get what I'm trying to say? Is it, and I think back in the days it was more like work it out, keep your family together. And now it's like some of these new people are more like, yo, if you're unhappy, leave, go find your happiness and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Because
So
I've heard that most like a lot of divorces usually happen after the wife went to therapy.
yeah,
They go to therapy and they tell them they should leave. Sometimes they even talked about the therapist, the one that talked them into it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't have mind hearing some more of the story, but at least she's getting out because that could be the fact that she talk about the mental aspect of it. It could be stressful because I guess she won't know day to day what time he's on. Because
Yeah.
when you're dealing with somebody like that, there's a lot of different personalities that you see of them, like and they're strong personalities because whenever they are messed up or something, you're dealing with that personality at that time. And the next day, it's a whole different person. So it's definitely good to get out. I say she did the right thing. Walk away instead of it ending badly, crashing badly. Go get a therapist because it seemed like she needed. Go get a therapist and reboot your journey.
Cool. I agree with you to a certain extent on certain things. Did you think she gave up too much? I think she gave up too fast. I don't think so. I'm not negating any of the things that she's saying wrong.
I'm not
You know
saying
what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
Yeah.
she
So
did. She already
so
did. So I'm just gonna say, oh, this is things you should just go work on because it's already done.
right. And that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like the whole thing is did and you got to know when. So first of all, I would preface it by saying as an individual, you got to know when. Then
Hmm.
the question is 3 months enough
Right.
time?
So this was gonna tell you if it wasn't 3 months, if it was say we were together 3 years, 4 years, and then got married, I would have been more inclined to say, yeah, they should work on that. But the fact that it was 3 months,
No, no, no. That's how long they've been married.
yeah, I know.
But
But three,
they could have been together before that because she said God said, but whatever story. She never specified how long it was. She
I
didn't say how long it
I
was.
don't think it's so they were married for 3 months.
Yeah, they were. So the
Okay.
marriage only took 3 months, but they've been together for a while because in order for her to know he's an alcoholic, she had to spend some time with him. That ain't a 2 week type thing. She said on occasion.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they
Okay.
had to be together
All right.
for
All right.
almost a
I'm
year
seeing
or two
it different
years.
now. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing a
So
little.
you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so my quorum is not with her choice of leaving, right? And like I said, so we don't know if there's abuse or anything like that. My thing is more of is 3 months in a marriage, and I'm not holding her to it. I'm just saying, did she really fight for it? You get what I'm trying to say? And that's my thing. I can't, and I'm not the advocator to say who should do what, but I think there wasn't enough time spent trying to figure out the situation.
Hey, if you look at it, right, I think this relationship was over before they got married.
I agree.
It seemed like you're right. It seemed like she checked out. Once she checked out, he asked her to marry her.
Okay.
And because she was waiting on that the whole relationship, it was like that, like she said, she wanted to get married. She went along with it. You know what I mean? But I think she was done with him before they got married. Like they were on thin ice.
Hey, what's up, Knight? See you coming in.
Gentlemen. What up? What's up?
I'm late to the party, but I'm here.
You right on time. You right on time.
The boy coming in looking sharp.
You right on time, brother.
I had to make sure the family down south don't be looking at me crazy,
I feel you. I'm gonna send him the videos. I got videos. I'm gonna put them on. Like, this is what he been looking like lately. So how it's been?
I mean, so far so good. Just getting in. My grandmother usually go to sleep at 6. She stayed up to greet us. So
nice.
It's nice. Enjoy your family while you have them. Give them people flowers while they can still smell.
So where you at? Tell us where you at.
We are in Jonesville, Union, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
We in the sticks.
How long did it take you to get down? You drove or you flew?
No, we flew. 2-hour flight and then 1 hour from the airport to drive into town. So
that's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Them driving days are over.
Indeed. We did this trip once driving without kids. Can't imagine it with them.
So what's the weather like down there?
It's 58 degrees. They had snow. It's gone now, so I ain't mad at it.
Yeah. I hear that. We still got it here.
I was going to ask, how far is North Carolina from Alabama?
Alabama?
He's South Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. Well, how?
It's a good distance. It's on the other side of
Alabama. Gotta be a couple hours.
Yeah, about 8, 6
at least.
Yeah, something like that. Because I did the drive to Alabama twice.
Yeah?
Yeah. My sister, she lived out there.
Okay.
Yeah. I brought her to school. Yeah, drove down there. That was a trip within a trip, boy.
I can only imagine.
Back in 2000, yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
Hey, birthday, 12. Happy birthday. Before we get into anything, happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Definitely.
Yeah, I wished him happy birthday a couple of days ago.
Nothing like family.
Yeah, I was like, yo, it's your birthday. He's like, nah, it's today.
Yeah. We did the whole cake thing. We did all of that early. You know what I'm saying? Took pictures, all that. Yeah.
He should have led the show off for that. We should have had the little birthday thing for you on the show.
Nah, I was trying to skip over until probably the end. But yeah, we wasn't expecting you was gonna make it. Were you able to try the router?
Listen, I looked through the baby bag. I looked through my book bag. Joanne's like, it's a little black thing. It's in there. I'm on the hotspot right now.
Okay.
$10 says she gonna end up finding it and then making me look stupid. That's all right.
On the top.
Yeah. No, I had the mobile router. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I've been paying for it, yo. I've been sitting on it. I think they stopped it though, but it's like a mobile router with a SIM card. You pay like $30, and that's what I was doing for live streaming.
Bro, she on the hunt right now.
How did it work? It worked good?
Yeah. The Verizon is good, but it's like I forgot what they call it. It's like a mesh. So like if your phone cut out, the router kick in. So because you're only streaming for like 2 hours the most, so you probably use probably like a gig or something like that.
That's the man on this hotspot. You come in here and tell me the one place I wouldn't think to look for.
You because I'm looking for something like, say, when I travel, different stuff like that's good for traveling.
Yeah, but outside of the country, you probably might need a different SIM card. But yeah, all you do is just plug the SIM card in there.
What about the Starlink?
Yeah.
You found it?
Yeah, that's
it. I was looking at Starlink too.
Starlink is good. You're gonna be good, but you can't be blocked by trees though.
No cord?
So if you're in the sticks, it ain't gonna come through as good. But if you're in an open area, Starlink is good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one of those. I was looking at them.
Wirelessly.
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah,
that's not gonna come in good when we travel.
Yeah, I ain't got no headphones. I let that baby be crying in the background. The hell? Oh, damn it.
Now we don't hear nothing.
Nah, we don't hear the baby.
In the sticks, I ain't got no equipment, nothing.
Nah, you good. And the stream coming in good for being in the damn sticks too.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy because when we're in the city, this service is trash.
That's because everybody on it.
I guess so. But then, I'm thinking, damn, we away from towers, this and that. I'm gonna try and get on, even if I'm lagging, but it's straight.
They be having towers out there. They be having
they be in
towers
the
out there in the
woods.
wood.
Man, listen, I ain't seen nothing. Bad enough my grandmother had a grip of trees around that she ended up having to cut down years ago. Ain't make nothing better.